The city lay in ruins, a once thriving metropolis reduced to rubble and ash by the relentless bombardment of the alien invasion. Amidst the shattered skyscrapers and crumbling infrastructure, two opposing forces engaged in a deadly game of cat and mouse. On one side, the human resistance, desperately fighting to reclaim their home. On the other, the alien invaders, their advanced technology and superior numbers giving them a seemingly insurmountable advantage. Sergeant James Hawkeye Anderson, a veteran sniper of the human resistance, crept through the debris-strewn streets, his keen eyes scanning the surrounding buildings for any sign of movement. He had been tasked with neutralizing a particularly troublesome alien sniper who had been picking off human soldiers with uncanny precision. As he made his way towards the last known location of his target, James couldn't help but reflect on the events that had led to this moment. It had been 3 years since the aliens first appeared in Earth's skies, their massive ships blotting out the sun and casting ominous shadows across the planet's surface. The initial assault had been swift and brutal, with millions of lives lost in the opening days of the invasion. But humanity had not gone down without a fight. Faced with an existential threat, old rivalries and conflicts were put aside as the nations of Earth banded together to repel the alien menace. The resistance had been formed, comprised of the best and brightest minds from every corner of the globe, working tirelessly to develop new weapons and strategies to combat the invaders. James had been one of the first to volunteer, his skills as a marksman honed through years of service in the military. He had quickly risen through the ranks, earning a reputation as one of the deadliest snipers in the resistance. But now, as he made his way through the ruined city, he knew that he was up against an opponent unlike any he had faced before. The alien sniper was a formidable adversary, possessed of lightning-fast reflexes and an uncanny ability to predict the movements of their targets. They had already claimed the lives of several of James' comrades, and he was determined to put an end to their reign of terror. As he neared the building where the alien was believed to be hiding, James felt a sudden sense of unease wash over him. He had learned to trust his instincts over the years, and right now they were telling him that something was amiss. He paused, scanning the surrounding area with his scope, looking for any sign of movement. And then he saw it. A brief flash of light from a window on the top floor of a nearby building. In an instant, James was moving, diving for cover, just as a high-powered energy blast sizzled through the air where his head had been moments before. He rolled to his feet, his own rifle already in his hands as he returned fire, sending a volley of armor-piercing rounds towards the window where the shot had originated. But the alien was quick, ducking out of sight before the bullets could find their mark. James cursed under his breath, realizing that he was now engaged in a deadly game of cat and mouse with an opponent who was every bit as skilled as he was. He knew that he would have to be at the top of his game if he hoped to emerge victorious. For the next several hours, the two snipers engaged in a tense duel, trading shots back and forth across the war-torn cityscape. James found himself pushed to his limits, his every move countered by the alien's uncanny ability to anticipate his actions. But as the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the ruined city, James finally saw his chance. The alien had made a mistake, lingering just a moment too long in their hiding spot. In that instant, James took his shot, his bullet streaking across the distance between them and finding its mark with deadly precision. The alien fell, their lifeless body tumbling from the window and crashing to the ground below. James let out a long, slow breath, the tension draining from his body as he realized that the threat had been neutralized. But even as he made his way back to the resistance base, James knew that this was just one small victory in a much larger war. The aliens were still out there, their forces vast and their technology advanced. It would take every ounce of human ingenuity and determination to turn the tide and reclaim the Earth. But James also knew that humanity had a secret weapon, one that the aliens could never hope to match: the indomitable human spirit. It was this spirit that had allowed them to endure through countless challenges and adversities throughout their history, and it was this spirit that would see them through this latest trial. As he walked through the ruined streets, James couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and determination welling up within him. The road ahead would be long and difficult, but he knew that humanity would prevail. They had come too far and sacrificed too much to let the aliens win now. And so, with a renewed sense of purpose, James returned to the fight, ready to do his part in the struggle for Earth's future. He knew that there would be more battles to come, more challenges to face, but he also knew that humanity would rise to meet them, just as they always had. For in the end, it was not just their technology or their weapons that made humans special, but their unbreakable spirit and their unwavering determination to survive and thrive, no matter the odds. And it was this spirit that would see them through the dark days ahead and into a brighter future beyond.